What if you could simply erase winter from your calendar? This is the dream for millions of American retirees, the celebrated snowbirds, who trade snow shovels for sandals in a seasonal pilgrimage toward the sun. Imagine a January morning, not defined by the scrape of ice against a windshield, but by a warm breeze carrying the scent of the sea as you sip coffee on your lanai. This migration is more than a change of address. It is a profound lifestyle choice, a deliberate pursuit of comfort and vitality during life's golden years. Finding that perfect winter nest, however, is a complex equation. Our first criterion is non-negotiable: the weather. We are not searching for places that are merely less cold, but for destinations that offer genuinely warm t-shirt weather straight through the heart of January. Equally vital is the sense of community. A significant population of residents over the age of 65 is a powerful signal. It indicates an entire infrastructure of clubs, activities, and services built with your needs and interests in mind. Of course, true comfort is impossible without genuine peace of mind. That is why access to top-tier healthcare is a cornerstone of our ranking. We have prioritized cities with nationally recognized hospitals and specialized geriatric care. And then there is the unavoidable question of cost. A perfect climate is a wonderful thing, but it must be one you can afford to enjoy without anxiety. The art of the perfect winter haven lies in the delicate balance between the dream and the dollar sign. This list is not an attempt to find the absolute cheapest place to thaw out. Instead, our mission is to identify the cities that offer the best overall value for a winter-long stay. We weigh the warmth of the sun against the strength of the community, the quality of medical care against the cost of living. In a world where retirees are more active and discerning than ever, making an informed choice is paramount.
This search reflects a deep desire for a retirement that is not just survived, but savored. Our compass is set: an ideal climate, a strong senior community, excellent medicine, and a realistic budget. Each of our top 5 cities excels in its own unique way, offering a different flavor of the snowbird dream. Some are defined by humid coastal luxury, others by the crisp heat of the desert. Our journey begins in a city that many consider the gold standard, a place where this dream is lived out every single day. So, which city sets the benchmark for all the others? What if the perfect winter escape valued sense over splendor? We begin our countdown at number 5 with Tucson, Arizona. This city stands as our anchor for the smart, sensible snowbird. Picture yourself on a patio as the January sun warms the Santa Catalina Mountains, the air crisp and dry, a world away from the icy winds of the north. This is the daily reality in Tucson, where daytime temperatures hover in a comfortable range between 65 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Tucson's most compelling appeal, however, isn't just its climate, it's the city's common-sense economics. While other sun-drenched destinations demand a staggering premium, Tucson remains refreshingly grounded. The median home cost is just $266,200. The average rent is around $1,145. This affordability makes the snowbird dream accessible, not merely aspirational. Does a perfect winter have to come with a multi-million-dollar price tag? Tucson argues compellingly that it does not. It is a choice for those who prioritize experience over extravagance. This practicality extends to its healthcare, where there is no compromise on quality. The city is home to Banner University Medical Center Tucson, ranked number 1 in the city and number 4 in all of Arizona by U.S. News for the 2025 to 2026 period.
The hospital boasts particularly high marks in geriatrics, providing a crucial layer of peace of mind. While the city's senior population, at 16.2%, is smaller than in other retirement meccas, its infrastructure for winter visitors is well established and welcoming. Now, it is true that Tucson lacks the polished, resort-like feel of some of our upcoming contenders. It is more authentic, more lived in. For some, this is a drawback. For others, it is the very heart of its charm.
In an era of soaring costs, finding a place that balances an exceptional quality of life with financial prudence is more important than ever. Tucson proves that a comfortable, sunny, and healthy winter does not have to break the bank. But for those who crave that desert sun with a little more polish, our next destination raises the stakes considerably. What if your winter retreat was less about saving and more about style? At number 4, we arrive in Palm Springs, California. If Tucson is the sensible choice, Palm Springs is the glamorous one, an oasis of mid-century cool nestled in the Coachella Valley. Imagine a crisp January morning on a sun-drenched patio, coffee in hand, as the sun crests the San Jacinto Mountains, painting the desert gold. This is the reality for a huge and active senior community. Over 35% of residents are 65 or older, crafting a vibrant, sophisticated social scene. Daytime temperatures hover around a perfect 70 degrees Fahrenheit, ideal for a round of golf or exploring the city's iconic architecture. This desert style, of course, comes with a California price tag, a clear step up from Tucson's affordability. The median home price is near $604,000, and the median rent is $1,562. While not inexpensive, it remains more accessible than our top-tier destinations.
This is the cost of admission for a city that feels like a permanent vacation, with a curated atmosphere of relaxed elegance. But is that unique desert glamour worth the premium? For many, the answer is an enthusiastic yes, thanks in large part to the city's robust infrastructure. The medical anchor here is Eisenhower Health. U.S. News ranked it a best hospital for 2025 to 2026 and number 19 in the entire state of California. This high-quality care provides essential peace of mind, making the city a viable winter home, not just a fleeting getaway. Still, we must be honest about the trade-offs. This is the desert, and when the sun goes down, the warmth recedes. Nights get brisk, dropping to around 44 degrees Fahrenheit in January. And California's high cost of living is a constant, underlying factor. As retirees seek not just warmth but a distinct community, Palm Springs defines the lifestyle destination. It is a choice of the heart. But for those seeking that dry desert air with a different kind of luxury, another Arizona city presents a compelling, if costly, alternative. What if you want the desert sun but without the Hollywood glamour? Our number 3 destination is Scottsdale, Arizona. While Tucson is sensible and Palm Springs is stylish, Scottsdale is the polished executive of desert living. It represents a premium winter escape, trading coastal humidity and hurricane threats for the absolute certainty of dry, warm air and endless blue skies. It is predictable, polished, and yes, pricey. Imagine a crisp January morning. The sun warms the air as you tee off on a meticulously manicured golf course, the McDowell Mountains providing a stunning backdrop. This is the daily reality in a city where daytime temperatures hold steady between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, perfect for a day of hiking, tennis, or exploring Old Town. It is an environment built from the ground up for active, upscale leisure.
This refined atmosphere attracts a significant number of older adults. Over 26% of residents are 65 or older, creating a robust network of services and a lively social scene, all without feeling like a pure retirement town. It strikes a balance between active living and senior-focused amenities that many find deeply appealing. But is this perfectly curated lifestyle accessible to all, or is there a steep price for admission? The financial numbers are formidable. Scottsdale's healthcare is unequivocally top tier, with facilities like Honor Health Scottsdale Shea Medical Center and Scottsdale Thompson Peak ranking in the top 10 statewide, according to Newsweek's 2026 report. This peace of mind comes at a premium. The median home price is near $789,800, with the median monthly rent exceeding $2,000. It is a stark contrast to Tucson's accessible affordability. So why do so many willingly pay the price? For a large number of retirees, the dry desert air is simply easier on the body than Florida's often oppressive humidity. And the complete absence of hurricane risk provides a deep psychological comfort that is hard to quantify in dollars and cents. This makes Scottsdale a nearly perfect seasonal haven. But it is a haven with an expiration date. The famously brutal summer heat makes year-round living a challenge for most, cementing its status as a winter-only paradise. In an era where retirees seek stability and high-quality amenities, Scottsdale's appeal has only grown. It represents a choice for those who prioritize a well-ordered, healthy, and predictable winter above all else. This is the peak of dry heat luxury. But what if you still crave the ocean breeze and a more culturally diverse community? Our next stop takes us back to the Gulf Coast, to a city offering a very different kind of Florida dream.
What if you want Florida's warmth, but without the most extreme price tag? Our number 2 city, Sarasota, Florida, is the master of balance. Unlike Arizona's dry sun, Sarasota offers a perfect harmony of coast, culture, and care. Picture morning light filtering through Spanish moss as a couple strolls from a world-class art gallery toward the salty air of Lido Key. The sound of a distant steel drum mixes with the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. While our number 1 pick is the undisputed king of luxury, Sarasota offers a more accessible, yet still highly refined, version of that same dream. January days average a pleasant 71 degrees Fahrenheit, just slightly cooler than our top spot. Its senior population is a robust 29.2%, ensuring a strong community and a wealth of tailored services. But this is not just another beach town. It is a city with a deep cultural vein, from its renowned opera and ballet to its many acclaimed art galleries and theaters. But can one city truly offer a perfect blend of beach life, culture, and top-tier care without a single compromise? Sarasota comes incredibly close. Its sterling reputation is cemented by U.S. News, which ranked it the number 4 best place to retire in the entire nation for 2025. The median home cost is $463,000, a world away from the price tag of our top spot. This financial accessibility has become more relevant than ever as retirement budgets tighten. But let's be clear, this is not cheap. It is simply less expensive than the ultimate luxury, and the coastal climate risk remains a non-negotiable constant. Sarasota strikes an incredible balance, but for those demanding the absolute peak of warmth, community, and luxury, there is one city that charges for that perfection and delivers it in spades. What if the perfect winter required no compromise on comfort whatsoever?
We've seen the sensible choice in Tucson and the stylish retreat of Palm Springs. We explored the polished desert of Scottsdale and the perfect balance of Sarasota. But now we arrive at our number 1 destination, the very pinnacle of the snowbird dream, the gold standard for winter comfort, Naples, Florida. Imagine a January morning. You are walking along a pristine beach, the warm Gulf breeze on your face as the temperature climbs toward a perfect 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Later, you will meet friends at a golf club where nearly everyone is a fellow snowbird, escaping the cold from up north. This isn't just a city with retirees, it is a city built for retirees. An astonishing 55.8% of the population is aged 65 and over. This creates a powerful, built-in social fabric unlike anywhere else. Everything from the social clubs to the seasonal rentals and specialized medical services is designed with a senior audience in mind. The pace is calm, the lifestyle is leisurely, and you are surrounded by peers. The city's infrastructure fully supports this demographic with world-class care. The local NCH healthcare system is not just strong for the state. Healthgrades has named it one of America's 50 best hospitals for 2026. It is a true sanctuary for health and well-being. But can you truly put a price on a community built specifically for you? Naples forces you to answer that very question. This level of curated comfort comes at a significant cost. The median home value, according to the census, is a staggering $1,525,600. The median monthly rent is $2,305. It is, quite simply, the price of paradise. We place Naples at number 1 because it is the quintessential, almost archetypal snowbird city. It delivers a winter that is not just mild, it is genuinely warm, with evening lows rarely dipping below a comfortable 57 degrees. But we must be honest, this is not a budget option. The high cost of living, combined with Florida's significant hurricane risk and expensive home insurance, makes it a choice of pure luxury, not of necessity. This reality has become even more stark as insurance premiums have risen across the state in recent years. best in comfort does not mean best in price. Naples represents the peak of the Snowbird Mountain, a sun-drenched haven of community and care. But the perfect choice depends on more than just comfort. So, how do you decide which of these 5 cities is truly right for your retirement dream? Is it the salty sea breeze or the dry desert air that you crave? This is the fundamental choice for every single snowbird. Picture a January morning in Naples. The air is thick with the scent of salt, a warm 74-degree breeze rustling the palms. This is the humid coast's embrace, a constant soft warmth that feels wonderful on the skin. But that ever-present moisture can be a challenge for those with certain types of arthritis or other joint pain. It is a gentle warmth. The desert offers a starkly different kind of comfort. In Scottsdale or Palm Springs, the sun is a brilliant, reliable companion in a deep blue sky. The air feels crisp and light, a welcome relief for many allergy sufferers and those with respiratory issues. But does this dry heat come without a catch? The lack of humidity means that daytime warmth can vanish quickly after sunset. Desert nights often require a jacket, a sharp contrast to the balmy evenings you would find in Sarasota. It is a clear trade-off: predictable sun for a more dramatic temperature swing. This decision is about more than just the weather. It's about your health and your lifestyle. Florida's coast means boating, fishing, and beach walks surrounded by lush greenery.
Arizona's desert beckons with hiking and golf set against dramatic rocky vistas. As wellness becomes an increasingly central part of a modern retirement, choosing the climate that best supports your body is more critical than ever. Your choice shapes not only your daily comfort, but your level of activity. So it is the gentle green coast versus the stark, sunny desert. But choosing a climate is just the first step. Aligning it with your budget is where the dream truly meets reality. So where will you spend your perfect winter? We have seen the contenders, from Florida's coast to the Arizona desert. Now it is time to match a city to your priorities, because the choice between coast and desert is where this journey truly begins. Imagine a January morning on a screened-in lanai, the air already a balmy 71 degrees. One person wants the peak of comfort, the guaranteed warmth of Naples, where over 55% of residents are fellow retirees, creating a unique social fabric. The other points to Sarasota, a city offering that same coastal dream: beaches, culture, and great healthcare for a much more manageable price. Naples is the gold standard for pure, uncompromising comfort. Sarasota is the master of balance, a great choice for those who want it all without the highest premium. But what if that coastal humidity is precisely the thing you are trying to escape? Then your focus shifts west to the reliable, brilliant sun of the desert. Here, the choice is about your preferred lifestyle and budget. Scottsdale offers a premium, manicured experience with world-class golf and some of Arizona's top-ranked hospitals, a true luxury retreat. A bit further west, Palm Springs delivers a more stylistic, atmospheric escape, a legendary social scene for seniors set against a stunning mountain backdrop. But must a sunny, dry winter always demand such a premium price? This brings us back to our sensible anchor, Tucson, Arizona.
It provides the same glorious dry winter as its pricier neighbors, but at a fraction of the cost. It is less a resort and more a vibrant university city with incredible, nationally recognized healthcare. So let's distill this down. For pure warmth, choose Naples. For balance, Saratoga. For premium dry heat, Scottsdale. For desert style, Palm Springs. For smart affordability, Tucson is the clear winner. In today's economy, this choice is more than a preference. It is a critical financial strategy for a secure and enjoyable retirement. The right location ensures your savings work for you, not against you. Now that you have a destination in mind, the next question looms: should you rent or buy for the season? That decision carries its own financial traps and triumphs, which we will navigate together next. So, which sun-drenched street, with its own unique promise, is truly yours? We've journeyed from the gold standard comfort of Naples to the sensible, grounded heart of Tucson. We weighed the perfect balance of Saratoga against the polished desert of Scottsdale and the unique lifestyle of Palm Springs.
Each city presents a compelling yet vastly different version of the snowbird dream. But the final, most important ranking is not on our list, it is on yours. This is a personal choice. Imagine it's a cold November morning up north, the first frost on the window. You're at the kitchen table, a warm mug in your hands, looking at two very different futures. One shows a vibrant Florida pier at sunset, the other a sun-drenched Arizona golf course. The choice is more than geography, it is about the texture of your daily life. The best city is the one that aligns with your deepest priorities. Are you seeking the absolute warmest coastal weather, like the 74-degree January days in Naples, even if it means a higher cost of living?
Or is the smart affordability of Tucson, with its median rent around $1,145, the most critical factor for your peace of mind? After all, can a spreadsheet full of numbers truly capture the feeling of a perfect winter morning, where the air feels just right? The data we have shared, the home prices, the percentage of residents over 65, the hospital rankings, are just tools. They are the map, but you are the explorer. Your ideal haven might be the one with the best pickleball community, a world-class art museum, or simply the one that feels most like home the moment you arrive. In an age where retirement is being actively redesigned, this choice is more critical than ever. It is less about stopping work and more about intentionally crafting a new, vibrant chapter of life. So our final advice is simple. Take this list